Yo, we back! And we soloing this motherfucker, man. So look, bro, today we back with another week of the WSJ reactions. You dig what I'm saying? This week we got the full lineup. We got the Centuria. We got the Ichi, the Witch, we got the Sakamoto days, and we got the Kagurabachi. You dig what I'm saying? I'm so excited to get into these chapters. I have day one of the anime NYC, the official day one, not the prelude. The official day one coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday. I might upload it tomorrow. Honestly, just get it out. Day 2 and 3, the last two videos will be coming out soon after that. You dig what I'm saying? Other than that, again, I just expect more different content that I will be, planning to make. And yeah, I love y'all so much, bro. Let's get into these reactions. I'm excited. Alright, last time on Centuria, we left off on kind of a little bit of a doozy, you dig what I'm saying? Because the elite group of Ramir was brought upon to, go after Diana, Child of Prophecy. But Julian had a clever plan intact. He brought out Lacrima that shapeshifted into looking like the young Child of Prophecy. Switched back, and now we had a crucial point of the battle. Not crucial point, well, the tip of the iceberg of what the battle will eventually commence into. Yeah, let's get started. The elite forces of Ramir have come for Diana. How unexpected, Princess Lacrima. Chapter 93, Strength of Will. So your gift allows you to liquidate your body, Your heart seems to be your weak point. Don't allow her near the river. She can absorb the water into her body. This man, how does he know about my gift? Julian, be careful. He probably has some sort of analytical gift. Analytical? What that mean? Well, that's what Julian's thinking. There are gifts that can read the powers and weaknesses of other gifted ones, but there should be some strings attached. The longer the battle drags on, the more they can analyze the situation and uncover the details of your abilities. Got it. This was meant to be a pincer attack, but we're separated instead. Pincer attack. So there's another group of them out there. They're being cautious. Advanced party engaged. Julian group members party engaged. Yeah, that's what pincer. Maybe pinching the target. He did or pinching. You know what I'm trying to say. They meant to trap us after luring us out. This could be bad. If they aren't coming, they could be going after everyone else. Lacrima, go back and help Luca and the others. What about you? I'll join you as soon as I get these guys up. What? As soon as I clean these guys up. Biz, right away. You aren't going anywhere. Ooh, what is this thing? Even Julian's punch couldn't break it down? Oh, wow. It's solid. Good. Okay, but it hurt him a little bit. His nose started bleeding. Okay. So I guess the more you break into this, it's gonna affect it. Okay. You should give up trying to physically destroy it. Business barrier is as rock solid and unbreakable as her own resolve. Okay. You'd have to attack with even greater determination than her own to break through. Although I doubt that's possible. Nigga, Julian's finna break through this like now. Like, do you not know who that man is? What he's been through? And what he has to do to continue going on? We are prepared to give our lives for the sake of this mission. That is true. They are really, they're like, the worst people to fight is someone that has nothing to lose. Because they're just going to throw it all away. They're going to give you everything they have without giving a damn, bro. And these groups would set out to say, like, bro, we're not supposed to make it out of this alive. We're supposed to just fulfill our duty. Alive wasn't part of that contract. Oof. We're prepared to give our lives for the sake of the mission. My determination is second to none. Biz. I'm using your information to fulfill my condition. I just need a little more to see through this boy's gift. Why are you after Diana? Diana? Oh, do you mean the heart? That's the core component for the resurrection of the night goddess. Toria was nearly engulfed by the night 400 years ago. We will revive the night once more and conquer Toria once and for all. The citizens of this country will all become slaves. Oh, people of Toria, we only desire to save you. You sinful heathens, be at peace. We are the nation's miracles for the mirror, the supreme nation that worships the goddess of the night, Vora. Oh my gosh. You heathens will become slaves and toil for the goddess for the sake of salvation. Sacrifice your lives to atone for your sins. You will labor for 18 hours a day. You'll even get a meal once every 2 days. We can't condone breeding among slaves, but you'll get a proper grave when you die. Even slaves must be mourned. We have the generosity of spirit to respect the dignity of others. It will be a painful and difficult journey, but let us persevere together. I'm sure you all be grateful to become enslaved, servant of Ramir. I understand now. Don't say another word. Ooh! Julian? I told you, bro. Julian's finna put, bro. And the matter of fact that you literally, this, honestly, saying all of this just egged on Julian's determination even more to want to get out the bubble. You know, but I already had really much faith. I had a lot of faith he was going to break out of this, especially after the first punch. I saw the nose bleeding. But then he said, okay, it's impossible, blah, 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 about the resolve. But then they don't know the extent of Julian's resolve, you know. We do. I do. And then going on to explain all of this, you dig what I'm saying? To Julian, and on top of that, say his trigger word of calling Diana the heart. Yeah, but he's finna, yeah. Dig what I'm saying? Julian, boom, ugh. You said the one thing you shouldn't have said in front of me, in front of us. Oh my lord. This anger isn't mine alone. Oh my gosh. They don't know Julian, bro. They don't know how much, even though all of the amount of people in him that he contains. Biz, impossible. It's the anger of every single slave who was on that ship. I can't hold him back. Can you match the willpower of 100 souls? That is nasty, boy. But oh my gosh, wipe them biz. Go, Lacrimo. I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see what's about to happen. Oh my gosh, he's finna go berserk. One last hug. Julian, we won't lose to guys like this. Stay strong. This is really, seeing Julian smile like this, right? Like, seeing like the two sides of Julian being flip-flopped is like kind of bone chilling, bro. Like, this is such a graceful, soft page of Julian, which completely counteracts the, you know, pages like this, or even pages like, that would be last chapter, but pages like this, you dig what I'm saying? And it's like a complete 180. But the most of the time when it's really like this is when he's talking to his newfound family, or whenever he has hope, or things are for the newfound family. You dig what I'm saying? Lacrima, like Diana and all, and Pro. The purpose of the strength he wields is once again etched in his heart. Yeah. But I do wonder how is he gonna face the elites group? I mean, he just took one out yeah. Obviously, Julian got this. Julian got this, bruh. I like this. I like this. Like, can you master willpower of 100 souls? Holy hell! All right, Sakamoto days. Last time on Sakamoto days, we left off with Shin and guitarist duking it out, battling it out. You dig what I'm saying? Pretty good fight so far. Let's see where it goes on, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of more battles. We're like, now I feel like we're really on to like the end, not the end stretch, but I want to say the end stretch. You dig what I'm saying? Because this was told to be like the final arc. If I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be the final arc. So, yeah. So I don't think we're gonna be an end stretch. Let's see where it happens. Even just based on this page, right? Chapter is called Wild Card. Chapter 261 or Day 261 Wild Card. We got all these throwback characters. Someone getting punched, hard boiled, Kandaka. We got, oh my gosh, bro. Not even know. Well, Everyone's here but fucking Gaku, bro. Where the fuck is Gaku? That sound. And where is Nagumo? It's Tanabata. What? Shishiba. What? Well, he knows because of sound, but even then still. But where is he to hear that? Is he playing that loud? We're both still alive somehow. Yeah. You done here too? Yup. The order's pretty much done, huh? Uh-huh. Well, so yeah, we're like, yeah, this is like the end stretch. Are we at the end stretch? Oh wait, not true. Me, Yosaragi, Kamite, and Mitsuru Yoshimura. Oh right, and Kinaka woke up too. There's a lot of restfulling. Is Tanabata tough? He's an unknown quantity, but one time Mr. Oki said, if we're anticipating a battle with X, we need to be prepared for every kind of attack. Magnetism, electricity, fire, hypnosis, you name it. We need a wild card who can counter any weapon, any skill, and that's Tanabata. Okay, right. His attacks work on any human. What? So what? That cuts it both ways. You can also clobber any human to death. I'll handle Tanabata if it comes down to it. We'll see. What? We have one too. A wild card Mr. Oki didn't anticipate. Fairs. Nigga said we. So Nagumo's interesting character. Oh, this is a fire page. This is fire. Tanabata is fire, bruh. Tanabata? Tabanada? Right, in the middle of the city, this guy's heartless. Right in the middle of the city, this guy's heartless. Damn it. Vroom. Damn, shit ever. Oh my god, hanging out the car too. Like fucking GTA. What? He just cut the car in the perfect slice. Sounds are air vibrations. Change the chord and you can create any shape. So the possibilities are endless. Right, because I have perfect pitch. So freaking what? You probably can't hear it. Stabbing, slashing, smashing. They all sound different. By reproducing the exact sound, I can reproduce the phenomenon itself. That is tough. That is actually really cool. That is actually really, really, really cool, bro. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Lucky you. The last thing you get to hear is my sound. This guy's tough. How would Mr. Sakamoto take this guy out? No, wrong question. Mr. Sakamoto and I have different abilities. True. I should be thinking about how I will take him out. Okay. I like the mindset shift, finally. You used to always think about what would Mr. Sakamoto do? Fuck with the little, you know? That chord. Here comes that slashing attack again. He's anticipating my sounds. Is that clairvoyance nonsense? But so what? Even if he can see a fraction of a second into the future, he can't escape my attack range. Doom, grabbed it. Boom, punch. Ooh. If it's the volume's too loud, I gotta preempt it. I just gotta preempt it. What? What is that even? What happened to the art here? Got a little shaky. It's okay. Just now. That's why he. Or is it? Is it shaky or is it the effect of the guitar? Just now. That's why he grabbed it. I thought the order was supposed to be tough. No, it's shaky because look at Shin's shit is not even fully. Yeah, his face is not even like. Looks like it's not even fully drawn here. Woo, woo! That is so cool. I can see your future. Yeah, he can. Dude! If I can take you down, then I'll be on par with the order. Oh my gosh. Just like that though, bro. Oh my gosh. If Tanabata was such a wild card, yeah, not gonna have this counteract of Shin being our wild card or their wild card. But like, literally the worst part of Shin are the worst things that have happened to Shin. I mean, a lot of bad things have happened, but the repercussions of them really happening has not really, like, I don't know, I don't feel like it's prominent enough. Like, I feel like he's just some type of tanky, like, what type of gauntlet, like, juggernaut is Shin supposed to be, bro? You know? Like, you just take, like, you know what? Fairs. But I mean, like, yeah, by the end of the story, I would expect Shin to be on par with, you know, the Order members and, you know, like, Alkamar members. I would expect him to be on, like, in that, you know, by the end of the story. We are at the end of the story, and that's what it's showing right now. But I just feel like throughout the story, Shin was just like, it was a lot of belt to ass without really much repercussions. Don't get me wrong, the fights were good. Shin was, sometimes he was struggling a bit. I just feel like it just wasn't enough struggle. No, that's just my opinion on it. And I feel like his brain is a little bit too strong. I don't know what I know the stigmatizations of his ability, but like, I feel like it should be a little bit more of a drawback. But yeah. But at the same time, I can tell Suzuki's really just trying to wrap this shit up. So, you know. Damn, he has such cool characters though, bro. Like, that is the one thing I will never ever take away from Suzuki. He has really, really cool characters and character designs. But but at the same time, to me, they like, a lot of them just feel like vessels, bro. They just look cool and do cool things like a fucking vessel. But as far as like the nuance of them, of some characters, it's just like, you know, like, like I want more. All right, bro. Okay, Ichi the Witch. Last time we went on Ichi the Witch, it was a doozy. We had, get introduced to a new character, a black character. Melanin. You dig what I'm saying? And they were going at it versus the traitor. And this opening page of this 84th hunt, titled "I Want Him," is insane. Judgment executed, with Minakata just looking ever so like he's like he's the honored one, just fucking striking down his judgment on that witch, bruh. Let's see what this chapter has in store for us. Whoa, damn, right on her back too. Oh my gosh. Her magic reserves are ridiculous. Pinned by not one, but two sacred treasures, and she's still conscious. Holy hell. I must kill him for my sweet friend. I must kill Ichi the Witch. Death for death activated. Ooh, they took grab of him, bro. Oh my gosh. Why is her right eye? Oh no, that is the kanji, if I'm not mistaken. Or she put the kanji over the eye. That is fire, if I'm not mistaken. If that's what she did, or that's supposed to be the eye, or that's supposed to be like the kanji in the eye in one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know my kanji, so I couldn't tell you. But I do know that is the area of when you're drawing that is the, you know, there's one eye, and there's two eyes, or one pair of eyes. So this is the other eyeball, but it's fire. That's fire. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. It is the kanji and the eye at the same time, implemented to look cool of both. That's what I'm going with. Oh my lord. Yeah, everyone calm down. We good. Amadoro Ribbon Candy, the Bullet Witch. You perform traitorous acts against the Mantle Witches Association. You resisted Magic Keeper attempts to detain you, and you engage in violent, reckless behavior. I am placing you under arrest. You will be detained and escorted to Magic Keeper HQ immediately. Commissioner, please wait. I ask that you grant the association time to ask you a few questions. Before you take her away, let us at least find out why. Witches are forbidden from involving themselves with witch criminals in any way. Have you forgotten? No. We have not, and we did not. This entire time, none of us did a single thing to interfere with your confrontation with Amarato. I'm not asking for the right to interrogate Amarato the criminal. I'm asking for the right to talk to Amarato the person and hear what she has to say. Amarato. Or Amadoro. I'm sorry, y'all. Amadoro. I'm utterly ashamed of myself. I have no word to excuse my behavior. I am really, truly sorry. I failed. I could not keep my promise. I don't think she's saying sorry to the witches. I think she's saying sorry to her friend. Fujimine, yeah, I knew it. And look how she... What type of aura entrance is... What the fuck? Bro, this Fujimine is a demon. Oh my gosh, what is this entrance? She just landed so gracefully, like... Dazzy, hiya, how you been? Oh, Fujimine, you're here. Wait, what is... Why is everyone so... Wait, guys, that is... Guys, that is her. That's who we're trying to get in... That's her, guys, like... Get him, get her. Sheesh, you're always dropping out of nowhere. Sawi, Mooney, it's been forever. It's good to see you're doing well, Fujimine. Hiya, guys. Hiya. What is going on? Do you need something from us, Fujimine? Yeah, about that. See, I got a teeny tiny little favor to ask. Ask away. See, I'm a daughter over there. Could you maybe let me have her? There's something I really have to talk to her about. Please. What do you say? Well, I suppose if Fujimine says she needs her, I'm sure she has a good reason. I have no objection. What are y'all doing? Am I tripping? No. This is some type of spell. There's gotta be some type of spell that she just put them under, bro. I suppose Fujimane says, yeah, I'm sure she has a good reason. I have no objection. Thanks, guys. I'm so sorry for all the fuss. I'll give Amaduro a good scolding. Don't you worry. You'd better. We just can't compete with you, Master Fujimane. Master? Hee. I appreciate this, you guys. Boy, I love you all so much. And now I hate your Ryan. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What? What the fuck is going on? Cause like I thought I was tripping, bro. This low-key felt like in Bleach in the the Fullbring arc when Tsukiyama was acting like their uncle and was acting like everyone's family member, bro. I thought I would, bro. Oh my gosh. What type of like? What? Oh, but now this is weird. How come you don't love me? Oh, hang on. Is your Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Is this your second time? Have I dosed you with my love before? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. That means she got me. That means she low-key dosed me too. Oh shit. She low-key got me too, y'all. Fuck. I would have been fried. Let's take on a journey less fun than the first one. Oh well. Yeah, he ain't, bro. Hey, my gosh. Look at the disdain in his eyes, bro. She ain't working on him. Oh my god. I made bunches of other friends. I guess missing one or two is no big deal. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take this cutie pie with me. I'll kill you. Oh no, Fujimine is an issue. Cause how the hell was she able to just hijack? Like I would think at least some type of willpower could, you know, help block or stop, like, or at least resist, you know, Fujimine's love. Especially with Death's, and I would think like, you know, if you have a higher magical reserve, you would have more resistance to things like this. But we were just told that The first time out of the second time is, I think you might be fried that first time. You do what I'm saying? It's like that little honeymoon phase, bro. You just in love you just in love with it. You just in love. Oh my lord. Yeah, Fujimane seems like she's getting an issue, bro. She literally can make people her pawns at her will like this. Obviously, the stigmatization of it the first, second, third time is gonna become less and less and less. But the matter of fact, of her just being able to just, yeah, bro. I was like, bro, what are y'all doing, y'all? I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Oh, this is gonna be a lot more interesting because now, how the hell? But who is not God? I mean, but I guess missing 1 or 2 is no big deal. So we got the main magic keeper, the head magic keeper. What is this? What did you just do right here? She just did something to Ichi. What did she just put on Ichi? Oh lord. Ichi kidnap arc? Ichi rescue arc coming soon, bro. I'm trying to think who is not under the spell. It looks like, obviously, okay, it's gonna be them behind Fujimane, and I think the other witches that are not obviously behind Fujimane, for example, to be like this witch. Honestly, forgot her name off the top of my head, and probably the other witches. Honestly, the other witches in the mantle as well, because they are in the witches mantle right now. They can just hopefully call upon them for help, because I don't know how they're gonna go against Minakata, Ichi, and that, like, Minakata, Ichi, and Death Chris alone. And don't forget Go Rock, bro. Yeah, no. This is an insane lineup. And then we just saw Chakram Dancer. Yeah, bro, this is an insane lineup. So we need some help. We need some help. We need some help. And I don't know how this love thing is gonna get wore off too, bro. This is honestly just gotten insane. You know, the more I think about, a lot of the time I think about, like, what will the author do for, like, when they reach 100 chapters? I really do feel like Ichi the Witch is gonna have, like, a color page for sure, a nice double spread color page. I think, methinks, and also I think it's gonna be a fire nice chapter, bro. Like a really Ichi the Witchy chapter. That's not gonna be for another, like, what, couple weeks, bro. Not even a couple weeks. We got. When this shit come out weekly, bro, time low-key be going, bro. Oh my lord, damn. Which y'all prefer, y'all? Weekly drops, monthly drops, quarterly drops? Let me know. Yeah, this is a nice chapter. All right, Kagurabachi. You dig what I'm saying? Last time we left off on a doozy, like not even a joking doozy. We left off on a doozy. A lot of information was brought to us. The starting or the thought or the birth of the thoughts or the seed being planted of the enchanted blades have begun. Rokira's wrote down on a piece of paper enchanted blades. We know where that's gonna be heading to. We get information on Chiaki, and we gotta see where Hokuzono goes with that. You can't say anything too early. I will say that weekly reactions is valid because at the end of the day, these chapters are reacting weekly, and we don't know what the full story will portray, but we can infer what the author is trying to say. You dig what I'm saying? But same time, when things come out weekly, we still need the full picture because the full story is not out yet for us to know what is trying to be said. You know, you can take guesses, you can take your opinions. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But some people, I feel like, just jump the gun a lot, way too early. Just want to shut down and, like, call people things and just, you know, like, holy hell, like, you're pulling the trigger without even knowing you're the victim of the target. I said victim. So you're pulling the trigger without even knowing your target, bro. So it's like, you know, we just gotta see how it plays out. If it plays out bad, then damn, it fucking plays out bad. But if it plays out in the cooks, then boy, we feasting, we eating good. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get it started. There is no chapter title. Okay. The Enchanted Blade Plan. Holy chills, y'all feel that? Holy chills! Holy chills! I just got fucking chills, bruh. Okay. In conclusion, based on our analysis, so first, March 21st, 3 a.m. These niggas are up late. 3 a.m. That's demon hours, bro. Meeting of experts regarding the enchanted blade plan. They would 3 a.m. is fucking devil demon hours, bro. And they would what is they're planning the enchanted blade plan at 3 a.m. In conclusion, based on our analysis, we believe that in theory, the enchanted blade proposed by Master Urita could be realized. Holy hell. It all hinges on the ability to create a vein of the ore in the katana. This enables the blade to be charged with spirit energy like a battery, allowing the wielder to command enormous quantities of energy. However, there is one major barrier. The Daitenseki is an iron ore. Before it can be forged into a katana, it must first be refined into steel. But the Daitenseki is heat reactive. When its temperature is raised beyond 1,000 degrees, it amplifies the fire and triggers an explosion of unfathomable magnitude. No matter how we run with the math, people will die. And supposedly, the swordsmith by the name of Kutsunika Rukihira claims he alone can do this. He explains his explanations extremely vague, but it's worth a try. Based on what? He was able to infer everything we discovered in our top secret experience merely by just looking at it. He has an unusual eye. A guy who works for the sorcery bureau brought him in completely unauthorized. You could have tipped him off in advance, but why would we do that? Good question. In this swordsmith, apparently he's very young with minimal qualification, hardly any track record. We're just going on Master Urita's recommendation. He's only sold 3 katanas, but that's why we're advocating for just one experiment to give him a chance to prove his claims. Just one experiment? How should we be rational? With the Daitenseki, a single mishap could spell a tremendous calamity. I mean, all roads lead to that damn war. No, all roads really lead to Shiva, honestly. But okay, besides that, all roads lead to that fucking war. So that disaster, calamity, all that tremendous is gonna. They don't even know. It's like that damn scene in Interstellar. He's fucking banging. No. But that Daitenseki, a single mishap could spell a tremendous calamity. We have only a tiny amount we managed to extract from Hiroshima, and you're suggesting that we entrust that asset and the fate of our nation to some 2-bit swordsmith? He saw Mashiro's corpse. No wonder he's frantic. We received a response from the Kagurabachi clan. What's going on, y'all? Who are these? What? Flamebone. Say it again. Holy shit! Flamebone. Flamebone of the Starving. The mystical weapon proposed to counter the Mikaboshi. Belongs to the Kagurabachi clan of fire sorcerers. Due to his immense power, very few are able to wield Flamebone, the wife of the patriarch, who will give birth in 6 months. Apparently she suffered burns to her stomach due to her pregnancy. Normally, it's impossible for a member of the Kagurabachi clan to sustain burns based on their physical makeup. This child will be the first Flamebone wielder in 400 years. We already have a name, Hiyuki. Look at this is aura. Look at Hiyuki, bro. Oh my gosh. 3 months after birth, they can begin test runs after which test runs? Wait. Like, are they doing like animal testing on this baby? 3 months after birth, they can begin test runs after which various fine tuning will be required. Oh, test runs on the 3 months after the birth of Hiyuki, they can begin test runs of the Daitenseki being used as a sword. I mean, yeah, It's not test runs on Hiyuki. which various fine-tuning will be required, so that Flamebone can be wielded by a year from now. Oh my gosh. In other words, if we wait 1 year, we have a chance at victory. It's a much more realistic plan than this enchanted blade business. Realistic? To wait a year? They will invade before then. We have to buy time. Oh my gosh. Chiaki. Oh my gosh, that's what the chapter name is called. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, let me read back this again. Once after the birth, they can begin test runs after which various fine-tuning is required. So that Flame Mode. Oh no, it's not even about the sword. It is about Flame Mode. It's about Hiyuki wielding Flame Mode, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So they can do that because they're kind of shaky on the Enchanted Blade plan because they have, you know, we've been told since the beginning of the story that Flamebone rivals the Enchanted Blades. So this is about Hiyuki. Yep. Chapter 123, Chiaki. Chiaki, fold these, please. Okay. The previous princess came into the role around the time I was born. Chiaki. Once, when I was little, she taught me how to make tea. She was a beautiful woman. The day the power of the prophecy came to me, it etched clearly into my memory. For one thing, I'd never seen my mother so frantic. Since it was the first time in history, it showed up in a mirror, in a minor offshoot of the family. But also, it was the last time I touched Kushinige. Aww! Look at they're both yearning for each other. That's so cute. Dog. You know, oh my gosh. I was outside that day when I suddenly lost consciousness. Kushinige carried me home. Apparently, my mother gave him a good scolding. Kushinige, or Kunishige, was a part of a gang of neighborhood kids I used to play with when I didn't have chores. Sogo, Kushige, Sochan. Oh my god, look at the youngins, bro. Look at oh my gosh. A bunch of dumb kids doing dumb stuff together. You can't play with those kids anymore. Starting today, you represent our system of order. You have a very important job protecting our society. You were chosen by fate. It's a tremendous honor. Dear Lord, bro. She don't really like this. I was hardly allowed outside anymore, and I wasn't allowed to hang out with some nobody guy. Damn. Terrible handwriting, but look at who's calling who's calling some nobody guy. Terrible handwriting. She's so cute. And look at Shiva, you got mail. Shh. Oh my gosh. Back then, I still had vague hopes that somehow one day, it was one of my attendants who told on me. Oh my gosh. But I hid them. We're already a minor offshoot of the main family. How many times have I told you how important it is to have impeccable manners? For now, I managed to convince them that some random stranger was sending them without your consent, Chiaki, but it can't happen again. Maintaining order requires that all sorcerer clans follow unwritten rules. Holy hell, bro. Damn. Shit just ain't so on anymore. They're allowed to practice their activities at a certain level, as long as they're discreet and cause no disturbance to the general public. If even one clan violates that understanding and oversteps the limitations, it will be revealed in a prophecy as the disturbance to the nation. Oh my. If the Soga princess names them, they must answer to the sword of justice. Her prophecies could even determine the survival of the clan. Oh my gosh. The Soga princesses cannot behave like an individual. Any mistrust would cause the whole system to collapse. Don't you ever forget who you are. You're responsible for the course of history. I understood the logic, but after that incident, I had a vision. If I didn't take my role seriously, this would be the consequence. More than anything, I was terrified of putting Kuchinige in danger. Burning the letters? Oh my gosh, that's fried. If this is my role till my dying day, at the very least, but if I can protect you. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! If I can protect you, and mind you, she don't get. I don't know how up until when. I don't know what happens to Chiaki up until the point we know what happens to Kuchinige. But he was not. Oh my gosh! These two here, bro. March 20th. If only I'd warned them better. Maybe this wouldn't have. You gave them the strongest warning possible. They made their own choices. This isn't your fault. The enemy is demanding my surrender. If that means avoiding the worst case scenario, I don't mind. I can't let any more. Don't be ridiculous. You're the most important. I'm not important. I've forgotten that warmth. To me, that is Princess Soga isn't important to me. March 24th. The Enchanted Blade plan proposed by Shinasaku Hasumi is rejected. Whoa! The Sorcery Berry can initially accept the Mikaboshi's demands. They agree to surrender Princess Chiaki Soga. Conditionally, a 1-year truce. She will bear my child. Shut up! Just don't say that shit! Well, that's extremely convenient for the Mikaboshi, but she's from a minor branch of the family. What? And there hasn't been an official announcement, but 6 months ago, a baby girl was born to the Soga clan direct lineage. Even if Princess Chiaki has a baby. Wait. And there hasn't been an official announcement, but 6 months ago, a baby girl was born to the Soga's clan's direct lineage. Even if Princess Chiaki has a baby, the power of the prophecy will pass to the child descendant from the core bloodlines. What? In other words, either way, the Soga clan will retain the power of the prophecy that signifies the system of order. What is? Does that make it okay to force Chiaki to bed? I was against it. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Wait, just 1 minute. What makes you so sure that Chiaki's child won't inherit her power? After all, it never showed up in a minor branch before, right? Never officially. In the Soga clan, the primary bloodline reigns supreme. Many deem it improper for the power to be regulated to a minor branch as it is now. Nobody says it out loud, but they've been waiting for this opportunity. Are you saying this actually suits the Soga clan's agenda? Not to mention the Sorcery Berry, which benefits from the Soga clan's allegiance. That's why this decision, most importantly, she agreed to it. The Hiroshima incident was extremely upsetting for her. They're taking advantage of her vulnerability. A year from now, if we can command Flamebone, our chances improve dramatically. But if they invade us, now all is lost. Compared to the hopeless situation we're in now, we have no other choice. When my mom met at the just want to see you again, Chiaki. Holy, I need next chapter like yesterday. I need chapter 124 like yesterday, bro. I need that shit like yesterday. I need it now. Oh my gosh. So, bro, this has raised so many questions for me, bro. There hasn't been an official announcement, but 6 months ago, baby girl was born to Silk direct lineage. Even if Princess gives me the power, the prophecy will pass to the child descended from the core bloodlines. Well, yeah, because Shiro ain't got no prophecy. Shiro can't see no future. Duh. But, no, it's kind of crazy how Rokihira has like very like his eyes, like when we looked at that, it's like he's able to like analyze it all and shit. It's crazy how he has very good eyes, and then Chiaki can see prophecies. Like Shiro was really born with 20. He was gold. He ain't never got to wear glasses in his life. Shiro ain't never got to worry about getting glasses in his life, bro. He's blessed. 2020 vision out the womb, boy. Oh my gosh. This oh, that's so cute, bro. That is so cute. This was such a this is bro, this chapter was like so we've been known Soul Clan is like they're not really morally all that good, bro. But exploiting your daughter just for a while. But granted, I do 100% like think like somehow, some way she's gonna get saved from all of this. Because one night we're already seeing how some people align with not wanting to go through with Chiaki, what is it said within that contract with Chiaki and stuff. So I do feel like I don't think the whole childbearing, now that obviously that's not and didn't happen because one, Chihiro is the father of Chihiro is fucking Rokihira Kunishige, done and dead. Like I don't know if people think otherwise or would have another theory otherwise. No. And I really don't think that she's gonna bear that this fucking dude's child. I don't think that's gonna happen at all. Some type of thing is gonna happen where what I think is gonna really might happen. Obviously, I don't think Rokihira is gonna go in there swinging his blades and stuff because he's a swordsmith, not a sword master. But even then, still, if he were to save Chiaki. That might have been what, you know, he got put her in heat. And that's how Chihiro's Bobby conceived him. Bro. It was like on some savor, you know, they've been in love, they've been away for a while. She just said last time I touched Kunishige, blah blah blah. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna become the knight in shining armor, he's gonna play with his cape. Save Chiaki, all that tension and build up from not being able to see each other, touch each other is gonna happen, and boom, fucking Chihiro is born into the world, and his life fucking sucks. Sorry, Chihiro, but he had no work to do once you get out in this world. That's besides the point. Anyways, this was amazing, pretty dense chapter, bro. For what we were told in like. I really thought they would have you know, went through with the enchant. Well, no, obviously because they really went through the plan. It was like, this is like, it's dangerous, obviously, and we can't put the trust in a random swordsmith. Yeah, so fair. I see why they like, bro. That's really risky, you know, versus something that is more of more on the short side with Flame One that they've, you know, encountered with before and dealt with before, versus trying to make up a whole new bio fucking nuke weapon and then putting the trust into some random, literally that's literally what he's getting called by, even in the Soda clan. So fairs. But the most fucked up thing about this is really Chiaki and her situation and all this, bro. Because now she's not even doing it for the love. Like, yeah, she's doing it because it's her job, but now she loves Hero. So now she's like, bruh, she like kind of gaslit herself into saying it's okay for me to continue to be under these, you know, terrible conditions that my family putting me under, as long as I'm able to protect Hero, you know. And that's the only way she's able to like let her get through work every day, unfortunately. Versus actually wanting to do it because she wants to do it. But no, bro, her life literally got taken away from her. A lot of people think just because you're royalty, just because you're, you know, you live in lavishly. Don't get me wrong, she's living lavishly, but not in the way she wants. Does she even want to live lavishly? Her best friends were what they say, the gang of the hood kids. I said hood, neighborhood kids. The gang of neighborhood kids. So, you know, I mean, obviously Sheba and them ain't from the hood. Like, Sheba's from but I just misread neighborhood. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, bro. It's like she's just missing her childhood just got taken away from her, which sucks. Never kill your inner child, y'all. They made Chiaki grow up way too fast and thrown in a situation that she doesn't even agree upon or want to really do, bro. I really hope I need something out of it. I wonder how they're gonna pull through, like, and this last thing with Shokugura right here, like, it makes me think, like, what's he gonna do, suit up? Like, no, he's gonna make them swords, I think, bro. He's gonna I think that this is the moment he locks in on making them swords, bro. For real. And then that's when he proves himself to the Sorcery Bearer, like, y'all. You know? Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, this was a great chapter. I need the next one now, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need the next one now. Holy hell, bro. Yep. Get the swordsmith, and of course, hey. Hope y'all enjoyed this reaction, man. Things are heating up again. And like, things have always been heated up, but I feel like after the Irishima talks, things kind of died down for like just a little bit, just to get a little bit more world building of what's going on in the Kagurabachi world. But now it looks like we're going right back up. We're going right back up the damn roller coaster tracks. Chicka, bro. Cause oh my gosh, what a chapter! A lot of great chapters this week. Hope you enjoyed these reactions, man. Let me know what y'all think down below. Always remember, never kill your inner child. And yeah, I love y'all so much, man.